Fox 4 is committed to showing you how our communities are bouncing back and reopening during these challenging times. It's part of our Rebound Southwest Florida series. Today, Edison Mall in Fort Myers opened its doors again after being forced to shut down. 4 in Your Corner's Rob Manch was there in his mask as stores began to reopen. He spoke with employees and an economist to learn what this return to work really means for our state and our country as a whole. Rob?
Well, we got to look at the new normal here at the Edison Mall in Fort Myers today. There were sanitizing stations and a lot of people were wearing face masks. You weren't even allowed to touch the door handles. But aside from all that, stores were open. And one economist I spoke with tells me that can only be a good sign. As customers bustled through the hallways for the first time in more than a month, employees, finally back at work, were doing their best to sanitize everything.
At night, I spend hours cleaning, and then in the morning, I do the same thing because I'm paranoid.
That's Shay Howlett, the manager at Candy Cane Sugar, and she's not kidding. She was still cleaning while I was there. The store also has a sanitizing station, and Howlett has completely changed how they store their merchandise.
The candy is in a bag, also in a bin, so there's 2 layers of protection.
Howlett says it's good to be back because the last few weeks have been hard.
I'm fortunate to have a secondary job, but my employees don't, so that's heartbreaking because I know that they're not getting paid. Looking
at new numbers released this week, those employees are the lucky ones. The Labor Department says 14.7% of the workforce are now unemployed nationwide. But amazingly, that spike is actually better than expected.
It wasn't as bad as a lot of economists were projecting. I saw numbers coming into today earlier in the week of predictions of around 20%.
FGCU economics professor Dr. Tom Smith says that means the rebound won't take as long if everyone follows the CDC guidelines, that is.
We've just got to encourage each other to do it in responsible ways so that we don't have setbacks.
Howlett says she's doing what she can to make sure a setback doesn't happen. But for now, she's just glad to be back at her job.
And it was really hard for them and also for myself, but it's good to be back.
And Dr. Smith tells me he's also seeing several small businesses finally receive their federal PPP loans. He tells me that's just another sign that things may be finally starting to slowly turn around. In Fort Myers, Rob Manch, Fox 4, in your corner.